Here we go. Let's make this screen bigger and bigger, and there we
Bigger.
go. Hey guys, Tony Suicide Assassin. Welcome to the Smokers Panels Live on this Wednesday. So, we go right into today's thing? All right, guys. I ain't gonna be very honest. I ain't gonna confess about some stuff. Okay. So, let me let up a cigar, and I'll confess. I give you guys a confession, and let's talk about this shit because it kind of bothers me. It'll be interesting. It'll be very interesting. All right, but I want to say hi to Camping, hi to Raul, and long live the Tiberius forever. Why is this thing so damn big? All right, I'm smoking a Crocs today. I don't know what Val's smoking today. Hey Sosa.
I will be hitting up. You see
601.
601, yeah, whatever this is. 601 Emerald, maybe.
Yeah, it looks like it's green.
It's more than green. It's Seahawk green.
Oh my
Right,
god.
that's right, baby. That's right. Go Hawks.
Wow. All right. This cigar is serious. I probably get what the hell. Now this cigar came from that Big Rob's sampler, I believe.
Oh,
I
okay.
bought it. I bought one, and I didn't realize this gotta be this big. This is like a good inch. A good inch. Yep, it's 60 gauge, and 6x60. Great. Why did I choose this? Why did I choose this? Okay, so I know Eric's probably taking a shower right now. Let's see. It was running late. So, um, I'm gonna slowly light up the cigar because he's probably gonna join that conversation that we're talking about. So I'll get into that topic slowly. So a little bit update for everybody who's thinking about the ITS project. As far as I know, the cigar is done. Is being packaged. The next stage is being packaged. So they sit. They had to dry up a little bit. You know, they had to sit a little bit, rest a little bit before they put the bands on it. And we're at the stage of banding. Okay. So according to the factory, they are running around along fine and it's got to release on schedule. Okay. Yeah. Now, as far as the humidor, that thing, it's running on schedule, but their schedule apparently is different than my schedule. So it's roughly a month late. All right. Because like when they tell me the schedule, they didn't take into account how long it would take to ship to me. So shipping was a factor. Now, if I ship by ship, which is the plan, it's gonna take 30 days. If I ship by air, it's gonna take a week and a half or something like that. But by shipping with air, it will incur another roughly $2,000 worth of shipping.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
So which I'm not willing to do because that increases the price for you guys. Makes no
Right.
sense. So that's what's up with that. Now, you guys might have seen a secret ashtray surfacing.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
It's nice looking.
um, that is not even the finished product. I think I show one photo.
Mm-hmm. The black and gold.
Oh, okay. The black and gold is the second version.
Oh,
So that though I made a version with just all black, and black and gold was after I made that one, and then I asked them, "Is it possible to add some gold because black is so boring?" And they say, "Of course. How much are you willing to pay?" So
If the
yeah,
price is right, huh?
yeah. If the price is right, we'll do whatever you want. You know. And I was like, show me the picture. So they showed me the picture. I was like, okay, I'll think about it. I'll first wait until I receive the first one that I made, all black, then decide whether or not I'll make a few.
So how many prototypes you getting? Just one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Usually that's the case. I mean, you can get more if you want. It's all about how much you're paying, right? You want 15 prototype, you pay for 15. And that's the thing. Prototype is always more expensive than the finished product.
Oh.
Right? So they don't care how many prototype you want because it always costs you more. All right, so let's get to the topic. Now that I have a few people here. First, I want to confess, all right? I went to other people's channel and talk shit.
wait, hold on.
Oh shit.
I got everything ready, bro. I got everything ready. Hold on. Wait. You gotta wait. I don't want to mess up this cut, you know. Gotta be perfect cut, bro.
All right.
So before we start, you know, Eric, the hat.
The hat.
Look here. You see this?
Uh-huh.
All right then. That's what I'm saying.
He's saying that you're not representing the right company right now.
Look at it. You know, Wednesdays and Saturdays. This is it right here, buddy. Hey, yeah, I'm just saying.
Man.
I ain't got
Dragging
nothing
the
wrong.
story.
I ain't got no problem with the hats that he wears, but you know, I'm just saying.
He's saying that he doesn't really like the trucker hat, so I'm trying to make those baseball caps. And what happened is the baseball cap is taking his time.
But it's not like he's gonna wear it for 10 hours. I mean, once the program is over, he can.
Like I personally
Pick it
have
up.
a little bit issue with this hat too, because like I don't know, the crown is so deep, it just keeps falling forward. Like this.
Yeah, I guess I don't know.
So like I try to keep it up and then like over time you just go like
But you
that.
have the snapback, right?
Yeah.
So tighten another snap.
It's uncomfortable when you do that. Like my head is between two buttons. There we go.
Okay.
There we go. All right. Hurry up, cut your damn cigar so we can get the story going.
Oh, sure. Okay.
You have that
All
back?
right.
That's
All
what I
right.
thought.
Oh, sure. So look at it. We're going classic vintage here, baby.
Yeah, but then
Classic vintage. We ain't talking new era stuff.
I'm new school, boy. I'm new
Yeah, we ain't talking new school. We talking old school.
How is the Crocs? Right now, so far a little bit bitter.
Very good. Very good, Eric.
Leafy
Very
and
good.
bitter. Leafy and bitter. But you know, I smoked the smaller size of this before. It's a little bit better at the time. I don't know. We'll see if it gets better. So yeah, Eric, when can I start talking about the story?
Wait. Don't make me fucking Burma rapper. I'm concentrating not to Burma rapper, bro.
And you gotta overcook that shit. You fucked up.
You know, Eric, when you light that cigar,
Oh no, man. I
you
think I
got to
fucked up.
talk to it. You got to talk to it.
Yeah, I think
You
you fucked
know,
up, man. But you know
you
what?
gotta
You know,
say-
it's okay. Just cut it and
You got-
don't you don't have to throw that cigar away.
You got to say, hey, I got to light you up. You got to talk to that cigar. Got to sweet talk to it. You got to sing to it. You got to say poetry to it.
I don't know. I think I fuck it up, bro. It doesn't taste right. It tastes. I overcooked the wrapper, bro.
Man, like what's wrong with it? What is wrong with it?
Kind of wet.
Yeah, you know, in
It tastes kind
Texas
of
weather, you know, sometimes it gets wet. You should
No,
have let it dry a little bit, man.
You know the char taste that I overcooked the cigar and the wrapper is not burning right. You know what I mean? It's like
I think
Purge
yeah,
it,
it does
purge
happen.
it, purge it.
you know.
But yeah, you know.
Let me go grab another one.
Purge it, purge it, purge it.
All right, what he just did was actually literally on a different video. Okay, so here's what I was confessing that I went to another person's channel and I talk shit. All right, I actually enjoy watching other people's videos sometimes, you know, because you get other people's opinion. You get, you know, sometimes it's funny. Okay, and what I cannot stand is when the person who's put out video put out information that not even themselves believe is true. Not even themselves believe is true. And then it really like I know it's entertainment in a way, but some people will believe it. That's the problem, right? So it's like if there's enough video out there saying that you should keep your cigars at 85 degrees and 79 humidity, if there's enough of it, people will go out there and try to do it, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
So what I did not like is when sometimes I just hear those pure bullshit that they think some people would think is good content. It's for the good of the community, but it's bullshit. It's pure bullshit. So that's what Eric did is literally on a video that this guy said that he overcooked his Andalusian bowl when that guy didn't even lit it up. There was no amber when he's taking the puff.
It wasn't like this at all. So yeah.
Yeah, it was like there's no amber at all. When he take a draw, nothing. And he say he think that the cigar is bad. The cigar is wet, and he think that he overcooked the cigar.
Yep.
Right, and this is on a channel that has 1,500 people, 1,600 people, subscribers, and that drives me crazy. And what drives me most crazy is that the guy didn't even tell him, dude, you need to light up your cigar. All right, Val, when you light up your cigar, if I see your cigar is not lit, do not say, hey, Val, you might want to light up a little bit more.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
A good friend will let a friend know, hey, maybe you need a little bit more. Just give a little bit more. Right? It's not embarrassing. It just happens. Sometimes you don't take a look. I don't even know the cigar went out sometimes. That's fine. But you just agree with that, and that guy literally on the screen says that he's gonna throw that one out and then just grab another one. And he's still fucked up on the second one.
Same way.
Same way.
Yeah.
And then all the other comment I'm okay with. He said that the shape of Andalusian bowl is abnormal, it's ugly. I can't. Okay, I don't even care about that. Right? It's not my cigar. Whatever shape they wanted, that's the thing. What bothers me the most? He tells people to swallow the smoke.
Bro, I'm about to fucking. I'm about to demonstrate it.
No, you can demonstrate if you want. I'm not sending you to the hospital.
He swallowed the smoke?
He said you should swallow the smoke for the maximum amount of flavor. Do you have taste bud in your stomach? Is that what it is? Why would you teach people to do that?
Why would you even tell someone to do that?
That's what we say, though.
Why would anybody try to be out there to tell you that you should swallow the smoke for maximum amount of flavor?
Well, no. There's a condition to that, though, bro. Come on.
And he said, make sure to only do it to a cigar that's 3 to 5 years of age. That's pretty much most of the cigar out there, man. Hey, Lord.
The thing is, like-
Smash ends.
But the thing is, he didn't just say it, he demonstrated. He did it to
Oh, he
prove
only
that.
did it one time, and you could tell in his face that that was a bad idea.
Yeah, he said, "Yeah, this doesn't taste good. This is
So
not
not
right."
even himself believed this shit.
Well, it sounds
What
like that's
channel
the
is this?
first
If
time he
this is
did that.
information purpose, then it's important to divulge. Otherwise, it's just gossip.
Well, okay, look, it sounds like it's the first time he did that. Because had he done that, he would have known better.
I don't know, but that's something that he should not be talked about, right? So I went up there. I said, "What is this?" I say a good friend would tell a friend that his cigar is not lit, but like, what is this? A baking show? Overcook your cigar? And I said it in a playful way, but I guess obviously it was taken on an aggressive way. So obviously there was fans that defended it, come back and stuff like that. And then obviously when it's on, it's on. It's kind of fun. Went back and forth a few times, but their excuse was that it was the content was given to fans, this community for free. We should be grateful about it. And I said, this is not a gift to the community if you're giving out bad information, right? Because everybody, and I believe everybody at one point, I don't care how much you smoked, at one point has YouTube something, how to smoke cigar, how to keep a cigar. All that information is from YouTube, right? Because I have done before, right? And just because all the OG has left, does not mean you can invent shit to put out there. Right? I think one of the OG came back.
Yes, the OG, one of the OG did came back.
Right? And now, long live the Tiberius. If you want the channel information, I can give it to you privately. I don't want to start a war by giving that information unless somebody from that channel's fan showed up and start defending them. Then I'll give that information. Because I don't want it to like, okay, just go trash that guy's channel. I don't want you to do that. Right? If you eat the Kappa cigar, it tastes better. No, it tastes like cigar. Okay? Right? But information like that should not be put out there. Information like that information not even you believe, should not be out there. I was posting, I was like, this is why FDA is on our ass all the time. Because stupid shit like that. This is why people who doesn't smoke think that we actually inhale cigar smoke and get lung cancer or something.
Mm.
Right? This is why, because people put out information like that.
Well. I think you won't get lung cancer. You get
You get stomach ulcer.
you swallow it.
Might get an upset stomach.
It's just not healthy to teach people doing that. And some people might try. It's like, hey, I heard on this channel,
Right?
if you swallow the cigars, you
That's
get
true.
more flavor. Let me try that.
That's
And,
true.
you know, come
Someone
on.
might.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. That channel has been there for more than a year. It's like, what, second or third year now?
No, I've been there since 2019.
Oh, is it?
Well,
Yeah.
Because when I scrolled down yesterday when we were looking for that.
Yeah, he did. He usually delete his video.
Okay.
Now and then.
so
For
it's probably
someone that
gone
has been
by now.
smoking that long, not good. Right? Val, imagine if you just started smoking a year or two and you found that video, you're gonna probably try it.
I don't think so.
I would probably really question it.
Yeah,
I don't know if I would try it.
I would caution it a lot. The truth, I wouldn't try it.
It's possible. It's possible to do anything, man. I mean, you can swallow
Well-
smoke, and you can breathe water if you wanted to. It's just not
You could-
comfortable.
You could actually do it.
You
you
can
could
actually
actually-
do it.
Yeah, you could actually do it because I do it accidentally here and there.
Yeah, sometimes you're talking
No.
and you just kind of engulf.
Yeah,
And then
sometimes. Yeah, like sometimes
it kind of gets stuck here and then just
Yeah.
choke.
and you choke and it come out back up. But yeah,
Yeah.
It happens.
we choke because we actually stopped. Like we noticed that
Yeah.
it's being swallowed, and we stop,
It-
and then
yeah.
we start choking. But if you literally try to swallow it, you could. You probably burp it back out later, but it's not healthy to be in your throat. Okay. But the problem is if somebody tried it, right? If somebody tried to swallow it, and that's not healthy. Now, I know some people inhale their cigar. That happens. You know, the OG Cuban smokers, they do that.
They
right?
do that.
Yeah. But they exhale too. They let it out. But when you swallow it, I don't know what kind of thing that's gonna do to you. Like even if OG does it, I wouldn't recommend that to anybody to do it. Right? I would not recommend anybody to do it.
You only live once, boys. This is a joke. Don't take me serious.
Hey, if you're gonna swallow small, you might as well just inhale this entire cigar down your throat. So you definitely taste the wrapper. I guarantee it. So yeah, I did that. I just want to put it out there. I did. I do once in a while go talk shit, and this is the reason I go talk shit because I cannot handle that. Like that one just got me so angry.
He held his shit in for a little bit.
Like I was
you
watching and watching and watching, and I was like, my brain cell was just dying and dying and dying. And then finally, I was like, I can't. We're watching it together, and I was like, I can't. I start typing. I was like, that's just bad information. Okay, I did say one bad thing. Okay, don't take this seriously. I just gotta let you guys know in case somebody said Tony say this, and then you guys, oh no, Tony did say this. Okay, so this guy, I think one of their fans said, women abort their babies. If this guy want to throw away a box of Norwegian bowl, that's his business. So I responded with, that's a good analogy because both him and the woman who abort their babies are two good examples of people can live with their mistakes. I did say that. And the moment was funny, so. In the world we live in, you really have to watch what you suggest. If you have a platform opens you up for liability purposes, folks should do their own research at the end of the day. Yeah, and that's the problem, right? If this guy only have like 10 subscribers, I wouldn't worry about it so much. This guy has got a lot of videos out there. That's why it bothers me. Okay, that's why it bothers me.
So now you got me curious.
And we can give you the link later, Val, if you want to watch it.
Yeah, send it to me later.
Yeah. If you swallow smoke, then you really blow smoke out of your ass. We asked about that to each other. I was like, what happens when you swallow? Does it comes out like a turbo? All your exhaust?
Oh God.
Wait, what was that smell? Opus,
That was Opus. That was Opus exhaust. That's not even far. That's exhaust fumes. You want to think about that. But yeah, I know a lot of people love to watch video. I know there's a lot of great YouTubers out there. Like we love other YouTubers. Like we watch everybody's YouTube all the time.
Yeah.
Right? And sometimes we're like, we compare it. It's like this guy said this cigar is really good, and we're like, how do we not like this cigar? We talk about that, right?
I mean, we talk shit, but we love our YouTubers.
Yeah, I mean, there are some that like I say, I cannot handle people who's giving out information not even they believe is true. Like like for example, if you give a cigar 99 on a $99 cigar, that bothers me. Okay, so
It did come on the top list.
still not 99.
True.
That unless the 99 he's talking about is like 99 restaurant, then yeah, it's microwaved. Right? So that's what's going on. Like yesterday, I watched it. I was like, I know that the channel has been there long enough because they have argued with the young Eric before. And you guys don't know what the young Eric, the previous Eric 1.0 was like. He will argue with you about, oh, you're smoking cigars that are shit. He will argue about that. And then there was like an episode two years ago or something like that. He did argue about that. So yeah, I know that channel has been there long enough.
The young Eric.
The young Eric.
I don't think I grew up, so yeah.
No, you're right now. You're you're Eric 1.25 maybe.
When am I gonna be Eric 2.0?
I don't know. When you're good enough, Trump 2.0 didn't come easy. So
I don't know, man. That charness, I need to.
I'm gonna
Val,
smack
the-
you in the head, man.
I can't wait till you watch the video because that moment, it just me and Tony was like, bro, your shit is not lit. What are you smoking?
He was doing this and blow nothing.
And blow out nothing. He was puffing and blowing out nothing.
He was smoking and turning his thing
All right.
and blow nothing. So it's like, dude, you guys smoked long enough to like this has to be like a parody of some sort. It has to be.
Right? It seemed like a parody. I'd hope it was a parody at least.
It's definitely not the first time they smoke an Andalusian bowl. Because they have other video that they smoke Andalusian bowl. So I don't know what got into their mind.
No, it was that guy, his friend.
Yeah.
First time smoking the bowl. The one that say he messed up his cigar by using a torch.
Yeah, and information like that. Holy crap. He was complaining about burning his cigar doing this. Who doesn't torch a cigar like this? And his friend says, no, you should do it like this.
I mean, people just got their own finicky way of doing it, man.
It's like it's too pointy. And yeah, that's kind of the pointy part that you use to torch your cigar. Right? Like, I have no problem with him using like 15,000 sticks try to light up his cigar. That's okay, right? That everybody, some people like to use matches and use cedars, and then you had to use 15,000 of those just to light a cigar. I get it. But to tell people that you have to light up your torch like this, you can't do it like this. All right. Animal crackers, I get it, because when you talk about things that's very specific, you can actually taste those sometimes. Yeah, very specific. Okay. And I never taste like Bolivian pepper before, so I can't tell you. But there are times where people use very specific things to describe a flavor. It's on purpose because that's what reminds them of. Like, if you guys watch my review sometime, I'll be like, that thing when you wake up in the morning, it just rained last night. You open it up and the door, you can smell that, like that kind of stuff. They try to give you that exact closest thing that they know of, right? If it just tastes like salt versus I don't know Himalayan pink salt, they are different. Yep. They are different. So it's not like there's no difference. Like if somebody say that, it tastes like 1920s jazz club, okay, that's bullshit.
Tony can't get over that. All
right. I don't even know how 1920 jazz is gonna taste like, and the guy who's talking about it probably don't know either. You gotta be 100 years old.
You have a lot of knowledge, bro.
You gotta be 100 years old. You gotta be 100 years old.
Don't be that guy. You have not a lot of knowledge. Don't bash on him.
100. You gotta be more than a 105-year-old to even know how that tastes like.
He see color TVs. Okay, I'm just saying.
You can't smell in through a TV.
Or maybe he went to a jazz club that was established in 1920.
But that wouldn't be a 1920 jazz club.
There you go, Val. Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
That's the name of it.
What?
Yeah.
Established in 1920 doesn't make it 1920 jazz club.
Then what is it?
It's a jazz club that's established in 1920.
Yeah, so 1920
Because
jazz
throughout time, they have renovated that maybe a few times. It's not
Saying.
1920
No,
jazz club anymore.
wait. No. Maybe they didn't renovate it. They kept it the same old look. And the only renovation you're probably going to see is with lighting, with plumbing, and with heating. But other
And the
than
owner
that,
and the people out there is not gonna be from
well-
1920,
well-
so they will
well,
smell
no,
different.
No. But that's like if you have a 1956 Chevy with everything on it original. It's still a 1956 Chevy, even though you own it in 2021.
Thank you. So yes,
No.
it does exist.
But I will admit, with those renovations, okay, and with the current regulations about heating and lighting and airflow and stuff, you're probably not going to get that same aroma.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It's not the
but
same.
the thing is, like it was.
You're not gonna get the taste of asbestos.
It's a
and lead.
historical place, so they have to keep it like that. They can't do too much to it, you know.
You know?
No, because like if this place is open in 1920, it's a fresh new barn, like a bar. You go in there, it's gonna smell one way. 100 years later, it's gonna smell the other way. I guarantee it.
Oh,
Just say-
yeah.
I didn't say I went back in time. I just there was a club that's 1920, and I taste that. That was it.
Yeah, you wouldn't know how 1920 tastes like. That's not 1920.
I went there. That's what it tastes like. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, which like bullshit.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Now I got to give that a second thought. Okay.
Right? It's
Maybe
not
it-
the same. It's not
I'm
the
a
same.
cigar guru.
Yeah, don't even.
Wait a
don't-
minute. You got to talk like this, Eric. What? 1920? No. 2025.
That's the problem. Like people like literally like that cigar group bothers the shit out of me. Right? Because how is the Italian mafia taste like? I don't know. I never tasted Italian mafia. No, I never accepted 20
The
bucks that they
cigar
gave me.
was so like aged that it make me taste my past life. That's how it works.
And you know how your past life tastes like,
Hey, I'm just in the wrong body.
right? Don't start there. Right? So that kind of stuff. I get sometimes you gotta go very specific. Right? Like even if you just say, this thing tastes like having a hot cocoa in a 10-degree day versus having a hot cocoa in a 100-degree day, they're very different. Having a ice cold beer versus having a warm, lukewarm beer, very different. Yeah, the other snake is okay. It's not like, it's not mind blowing. It's not mind blowing. But so that's what I'm talking about. Like, watch out for the information that you're giving out to people. But at the same time, I understand that some people have to give a very specific things that just tells them that flavor, because everybody's flavor is different, right? If you taste it before, you know exactly what they're talking about, right? Like even like I'll be going somewhere and I'll be like, dude, this thing tastes like, Eric, you know that banh that I always bring it to you, the banh mi?
Yes, let's go.
You know exactly how that tastes like because he tasted before. If I just mention that particular things, he knows that what's that taste like. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes it's very oddly specific. But if you don't know how that thing tastes like, take the latter. Take out the description. Take the latter. So this thing tastes like a 1920 historical Bud Light. Well, you don't know how that tastes like, just take Bud Light. Tastes like Bud Light.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm guessing in jazz clubs they didn't have many people smoking cigars. It's probably nothing but cigarettes in that place.
Cigarettes and like vomit, old wood termites maybe it tastes like. It might taste like BO,
Middle.
a lot of BO. You know, back in the day,
Yeah.
this you know
Middle
when you
Earth,
talk about 100 years ago,
Middle
hygienes are
Earth
very
wind,
different.
wind of Denmark during spring. Damn, he know what he's talking about, bro. Shit.
He's delusional. That's what I know.
Look at him go.
Placencia 6 toe. He's missing one toe now. One tastes like Mexican hot chocolate to me. All the spices. Yeah, there you go. See, like everybody, what you can taste out of
All
your
the
cigar
spices.
what you can taste out of the cigar depends on what you have tasted before. If you never taste that, whatever that description is before, all you know is you taste something, right? I taste something, but I don't know what this is.
Yeah.
That equivalent to I never taste anything that tastes like this. Or you taste a bunch of flavor that you're not able to separate them into category yet. Right? When you first smoke a cigar, first few years, you taste a bunch of flavor together. All right, you take a draw, you taste a bunch of flavor as one. Like think about like when you go to 7-Eleven, get a big gulp, and then decide to put every soda together in one cup and drink it.
They call it Dr. Pepper.
Something like that. All right, and that's what a newbie smoker is like when they first taste it. That plus tobacco and some bitterness. All right.
Yeah.
As you smoke long enough, you start to be able to pinpoint certain notes based on what you can identify. And what you cannot identify is still lumped together.
It's true. Yeah, I can attest to that. It took me like 2 years to start figuring out what I'm tasting. 2 years. And I'm listening to all these people tell me this, that, whatever. And man, I'm searching for that. And I don't get it. And one day, boom, it was there. Then I started noticing differences in what I was smoking, subtleties, what I was smoking, and then finally able to pinpoint what that taste was. It took me a long time. Some people get it like this, though. Some people just pick it up like that. And I'm not one of them. I'm not one of them.
When it's gonna happen like all of a sudden one day. You take a puff and you're like, oh, is that what I think it is? Yeah. That kind of stuff. It's not like slowly and shortly you kind of get it. You're just gonna get it all of a sudden one day. My first note was ever sweetbread cross. Okay.
I have another question for you. So you smoked the Andalusian bowl. And I know you smoked the tabernacle. Which which is, I can't even say it with a straight face. Which cigars is more bold?
The tabernacle. The tabernacle. For me, the tabernacle is more bold.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
you smoked the Liga 9 too, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which one's more bold? The bowl or the Liga?
The Liga.
Okay. All right. That's all I need to confirm.
Yeah. Yeah,
yeah.
They say that Andalusian cigars, Andalusian bowl, the flavor is that bold. It beats those anejos. It beats Liga number 9. You know.
So I am guessing. Maybe the differentiation of what we consider bold. My bold may be different to your bold. Okay.
I think we have the same definition of bold.
But. I mean, I have smoked some cigars when I've talked to other people. Oh man, this is gonna hit you like a ton of bricks. You better make sure you ate something really good. You had something in your stomach. It's that can handle that cigar.
We're not talking about strength.
No, I know that. But I'm just saying. I'm just giving an example. And I would smoke that cigar, and I'm waiting for that strength to slam me. It never came. And yet, I could smoke a cigar, one cigar, that I didn't feel nothing. But 20 minutes later, I had beads of sweat. Beads of sweat.
Oh, catch up.
Beads of sweat. And then I start getting weak. I felt like, man, I gotta lay down. I gotta get something, some candy, some chocolate, something, but yeah, yeah, and I know the cigar smoking. It's different for everybody. It hits you differently. Your taste buds are differently, but yeah, a lot of times when they're trying to tell you the boldness of this, the boldness of that, and when you smoke it, it's not. It's to me, why are they telling me all this stuff? This is bold, this strength, and this that, it's not affecting me that way. So the effects on you are differently. It's just the way it is.
Well, this guy gave a very contradicting information. And at first he said this is very light, and then says medium plus, and then say this thing is very bold, and then it beats Anejos, it beats Liga number 9, it beats Tabernacle
No.
in boldness.
No,
And we were listening to this, like I say, my I was leaving my body. Like I was like I want to get up and go, and I think
Again?
my spirit
Again?
literally just got up and go, and my body's still here watching that shit. Liga number 9 is the next one. So the second Saturday of April. All right. I can give you a date. Hold on. April 12th. April 12th. That's Liga.
okay.
Okay. Let's put it out there. So yeah, this kind of information, holy crap, man. Do your own research and compare notes with other reviewers, because this thing, I feel like that kind of information out there is dangerous. It's dangerous. Go out there and buy Andalusian Bull. This guy says it's light, Yeah, you gotta turn green. You'll turn green. Yeah. So I have not grabbed my 9s. I'll just wait for this guy to give me the 9s because he have them.
Gotcha.
Okay. So yeah, and that's pretty much what's going on. I think we spent 2 hours looking through some of their videos yesterday. An hour and a half minimum.
And then we got tired. We
got tired at the end. I got tired at the end. I probably give enough time for all of his videos to at least add 1 or 2 views. I just go through all of them just to find out what's going on with this guy. But oh my god.
Yeah.
Cigar information is good for the community. I get that. I think cigar information is out there. It's very important, especially with like I said, a lot of very, very OG beginner informations are gone on YouTube, and new smokers who's coming from this current generation is gotta be counting on our information to get better, to enjoy this hobby more. Don't ruin it for them. Don't ruin it for them just because you think you know what it is. Don't ruin it for them. Give them the same information that you put into practice. Right? And make sure it's correct. Give out the information that you put in practice. If you don't believe it, don't put it out there just because it sounds cool. Swallow cigars. Seriously. Swallow. Hey, Cal City. Hey, Steve. So yeah, that's the things that I want to tell people to watch out for. To watch out for. Like, if you do see one, without me telling you which one it is, speak up. Just like, that information is not something. When you see some people doing some stupid stuff that's gonna hurt the community, speak up. Right?
Yep. Like how I smoke 10 cigar at a time. Speak up.
Speak up. Well, for him, he actually said, do not try this at home.
Yeah.
I mean, he tell you that that's obviously stupid, right?
Yeah, don't try it at home. Try it at Eric's place. Don't try it at home.
Right?
Because Eric's got the contraption for the 10 cigar slots.
But at least Eric tell you that is a joke. He's stupid. And he's literally doing it and tell you that how stupid that is, right?
Yeah.
But this guy like literally believes it.
He was dead serious.
Yeah. So I was like, no, like, no, no, don't hurt the community like that. We're like, every day the cigar, CRAs and all that stuff are fighting for our right to smoke cigars. Don't ruin it. Don't put emos out there where they go to court and say, hey, look at this video. This cigar smoker has like 1,000 subscribers telling you that you should swallow the smoke. Play in court. This guy literally says swallow it.
Well, at least he didn't say inhale it.
You know what I'm saying? That's what gets us in trouble.
Yeah, it gives the community a bad inference.
Yeah. Right? All you need is one video like that out there. Somebody find it, and they'll take it out and says, hey, I told you somebody said that you're supposed to inhale and swallow the smoke. Look at this proof right here. And I don't know how many else we didn't see. But if you see it, I think, for the good of community, you should speak up. You should like, hey, that's not the right information. You shouldn't tell people to do that. That's not right. Shouldn't put it out there. I think that's justified. Kind of like, yeah, I just feel like that. I just feel like that. You don't have to, but like sometimes some information is just so stupid. You're like, why do you put out there? Obviously I am not. I can't consider myself to be the most correct person out there. Everybody have their own way. Some people think that cigar does not need humidity at all. Period. Some people think that cigar needs some humidity. Some people think that you absolutely have to stick with 70-70. What else? But those are acceptable conditions, right? You can believe either or. It's all gonna be fine, right? Some people think that you had lit up cigar with only matches, which I don't get because matches it smells, and it's definitely not the best way. Some people think that you should only lit it with cedar. That's fine. It'll take you 5 years to light a cigar. That's fine too. But like, don't tell people that you can only lit a cigar. Like, this is wrong. That's not wrong.
Here
we all do
go.
We all do it. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can go out there and find a million ways to light up your cigar, but definitely not that way. So, definitely not that way. And I know it's definitely not that way because the guy's cigar's not even lit.
Because I think he was so afraid. Don't you? I think he was so afraid of fucking charring his cigar that, that he didn't even lit it.
All right, here's another information out there that I truly believe. Even if you burn the shit out of your cigar to light it up, that's okay.
You'll be fine.
You'll be fine after the first few puffs.
You'll be fine.
You'll be fine after first. You burn that part off, you'll be fine. There's no such thing as I overbake my cigar. Unless you really put your cigar in the oven.
To me, the only overbaked in my head is you puff, like, essentially keep like dragging.
Yeah, you hotboxed it. That's the difference.
Yeah, you hotbox it. That's what it is. Yes, hotboxing it. That's a true thing.
Right.
But
You can hotbox it and have no flavor. It tastes like bitter. Okay, that does happen. Okay, that does happen. Hey, right, guy? But if you're just lighting up your cigar, that cigar is meant to be burned. You're setting it on fire. That is normal.
I scorch my wrapper all the time. My cigar is fine.
Right? You can light this thing on fire. That's okay. All right? There's got to be some burn part. Yes. That's okay. Can you smoke a wet cigar? Yes. Not preferred. But that cigar is not ruined. It's just wet.
Just what doesn't taste good. For me, it doesn't taste good.
Well, any cigar that's fresh rolled is wet.
Yeah.
Don't ask us how we know.
We smoke a whole entire week of that shit. Your cigar is not ruined. Don't have to throw it away. The only reason that you should throw away your cigar, number one, cigar tastes really, really bad. You can't just sit through it. You got to be 2-pot Tony, be it.
Yes. Yes.
Okay? Number 2, the cigar has 0 draw. There's no way to get any draw. You try your best to fix
No.
it. No draw.
You get rid of that shit.
Get rid of
for
it.
sure.
Anything else, it's okay. It's okay. Relight it. Touch it up. Do whatever you need. It's fixable. This thing is meant to be on fire. Don't tell people, oh, yeah, I screwed it up in the first tip, just throw that away. That's a bad information to give out too. But yeah, it's his business or whatever. No, his money. He throw away whatever. You wanna do that? That's his money, sure. But you're also telling people that cigar is like this. If you screw it up in the very light up, you gotta throw it away. That's a bad information to get out there, man. And that's something like Eric 1.0 want to do. Don't be with Eric 1.0.
Wait, hold the fuck up. What? I never fucking throw out a cigar because I torch it. That wasn't the reason. That was never a reason. Don't put fucking Eric 1.0 in
No,
this.
Eric 1.0 will throw out the cigar before he even torch it. He will snap it in half and throw it away.
I smoked it. I smoked it.
There's one that you didn't. I've seen it. 1.0, 1.0, not the 1.2, not the 1.25, 1.0.
Yes, but then there's a reason for that though.
Who started the backward crap? I don't want to talk bad about that guy because I know who that is. I know who that is, and it's really just for interest. Huh?
I don't know who that is. Backwards crap? What was that? What is that?
He tried to promote it. I know if I give out the name, you gotta know exactly who that is.
No, I know who it is, but okay.
There's one guy that says, because the way cigars blend a certain way, if you smoke it backwards, you might get a different experience. And I've been telling them that, you get a bowl of rice, it's eating from the bottom, it's gotta be the same thing as eating the top. So,
I mean, I did smoke a cigar backwards. I did. I really did.
yeah. I mean, there are people that try to smoke a cigarette backwards or by accident, but it does happen.
That does not count because I did that multiple. No.
All right. It does happen. So, I'll give you guys a hint, okay? The guy who invented it called it the safari style.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I still don't know who that is.
Because if I give it any more hints, you will know. And this guy used to be in the Legion. So, he was doing it as an entertainment purpose. It's not meant to be.
Oh, prop?
No.
No.
Okay.
All right. He's doing it for entertainment as a test. Don't do it because your cigar will unravel as you smoke them. Just think about it this way, right? You let the cap, and then once the cap is burned out, it starts to unravel. So don't do it. You just doing it just as an interest.
I did it to a Padron, and it literally stayed together.
It really depends. I've tried it, it unraveled.
Yeah, but dude, if y'all want to try the Padrones, it will stick.
Glue the sides before you start. Just glue the entire thing, and then. But especially after we see how cigar is put together, I can tell you that it ain't gonna be different this way or that way. Yeah, there is not. When you see cigars, you think somebody took sheet number 1 and sheet number 2 is like, oh, only the top, and sheet number 3 is like, oh, only the bottom, and sheet number 4 is like only the middle, and then you see, wrote it just like that. That's not really how it happened. All right, you can probably find people literally demonstrate this. They go, put it on top, put it on top, and then twist it and stack it again. So that whole doesn't mean anything anymore.
Get tobacco flip flop everywhere. Put that way, boys.
I'm smoking the 6x60 Crocs Bowl and Bear. That's what I'm smoking. Eric's smoking an Andalusian Bowl. Val is smoking a 601
Emerald.
Green.
Seahawk green. That's right, baby. Go Hawks. Glad you brought that up, Tony.
So I want to make sure I say it right for you. Right? If Hublot had a cigar, what would it be?
Amazon Basin.
Even Amazon Basin is too good.
Come on, man. Hoopla is not that bad.
Hublot is
I actually like them.
Hublot is like that $1 million Gurkha cigar.
That's so true. Yes, Gurkha would fit him actually very well.
Hublot is like $1 million Gurkha cigar. Expensive as fuck, but you don't know how it tastes like. Probably not that good.
Tell the truth, I like Hoopla though. I don't know what people are saying. I like them.
You don't even like to go on ship. Hublot is designed after a ship.
I don't give a damn.
So just
Okay, I want to bring something up.
Sure. Go ahead.
So, and this is for everybody that goes to a cigar lounge. Whenever. I go to a cigar lounge with some guys, and we're sitting down, we're talking, we're drinking, having a great time. And as I look around and as I enter the cigar lounge, I'm scoping stuff out, of course, with the best I can with my vision. I'm looking around. And I don't know why, but my kill zone always targets on women. Okay? Can't help it.
What? I don't know why. You know why.
Can't help it. But, anyway, so I'm sitting down with the guys. And as I look around, I notice this woman by herself at a table. Now, in the lounge, it was crowded, and there was some other people there and stuff. And there was another woman there, but she was with a group of people. All right. So I'm guessing she is somebody's partner there. I'm guessing. But I'm looking at this young lady by herself. And I'm thinking, okay, she's waiting for her partner, her boyfriend, her husband, her close friend, whoever he might be. I'm thinking a guy. Because this girl, I cannot see being alone. So after about 10 or 15 minutes, she's still there by herself. And I'm thinking, if she stood up, did they stand her up or were they running late? I'm thinking, I should go say hi, right? Another 15 minutes go by. Now it's like a half hour, 40 minutes go by, and she's still by herself. She got a tall bottle of something, and she's drinking away, and she's smoking a cigar. Okay. And I'm thinking, oh man, she got stood up. Her friend didn't show up. Whoever he or she might be didn't show up, and she's there by herself at this table. So of course, I get up. I go, hey, introduced myself, and I started talking to her, and we started talking, and she told me I don't want to get too personal about it, but I asked her, how long you been smoking cigars? I'm relatively new at this. I really started about 6 months ago. And I got into because, I got promoted at work and they took me out for a dinner celebration. All of a sudden they started passing around cigars and they got to her. And she says, I didn't know what to do. So she says, well, I have to take it. So she took the cigar and they cut it for her. And, they lit the end up for her and they told her to take a puff as she's lighting it up. And she was on her way, and that started her cigar journey.
Mm-hmm.
So as we're now, I'm thinking I'm just going to talk to her for about 5 minutes. Well, this ended up being like 20 minutes. It probably could have went longer, but then as I'm talking to her and watching what she's drinking, which is what one of my favorite drinks are, old fashioned, of course, and I said, listen, I hate to leave you this way. I just thought you got stood up. She goes, oh, no, no, I didn't get stood up. I'm not meeting anybody here. Nobody, I came here by myself. I'd like to come out and have a cigar. And usually if I come out, it's on a weekend. I'll come out to a place and have a cigar by myself. She goes, I enjoy it. It's relaxing. It's fun. And then sometimes I get to meet somebody like you who sits down and talks to me. And I said, well, you know what? I gotta get back to my friends. She says, well, I could join you guys. And I looked and I said, well, that would be nice. I said, but you know what? The place was packed, number one. Number two, there wasn't a table there, for her to place her drink on. And I told her, I didn't want you to put your bottle on the floor. I didn't want you to keep holding onto your glass or putting your glass on the floor or something, someone might walk by and kick it and stuff. But as we talked more, okay, I thought to myself, how many other women might be like that? I mean, they just got into the cigars, they go out to a lounge, they have a cigar, they meet somebody, or especially the or part is they're sitting there alone and nobody goes up there to say anything to them. Nobody goes up there to say hi. Nobody goes up to say, how you doing? Or are you okay? Or are you waiting for somebody or something like that? So I was just thinking, you know, I would have rather sat with a pretty woman than sit with a bunch of guys, even though I'm with a bunch of guys. Okay. But the big question I have for the community out there right now is, I know we go into lounges and we say hi. Not all of us, some of us do. We go out and say hi to people as we walk. Hey, how you doing? How's it going? Stuff like that. But have you ever thought of just going up to a woman smoker, a female smoker who's by herself, just to start a conversation and maybe strike, and I don't want to say a friendship, but to strike up an acknowledgement, because maybe the next time you're in that lounge, that person might be there again, and they either might walk in and they see you there, and they might say hi to you, and they might want to come over and sit down next to you. So that's what I'm just saying. That's the question. Would you guys go out there and approach?
It depends on the situation. I mean, if she's on her laptop doing her own thing, I wouldn't. But if she's just drinking, looking around, then I probably would. I'll probably shout across the hallway just to talk to her. Like Eric know what I'm talking about, right? We'll be sitting somebody over there, be like, oh look, that does happen. But if somebody's by themselves, actually doing stuff, like if you go see Eric, he's in the lounge by himself, looking at his phone. Even if you go talk to him, you'll be like,
more poultry. Yep.
You'll be like, hey, how's that cigar, man? You're like, good. And he'll go look back. Then you should just walk away.
Okay.
Because that's what Eric would do. He'll be like, dude, I just need you to smoke my cigar. Get the hell out of my, like, just go my own.
Well, I wouldn't say that. Don't put me like that.
His eyes will tell you that. Right? But like, it really depends. If the person is busy on doing what he's done, like if they have a headphone on, they don't want to be disturbed. Right? If they have reading something off their tablet, they probably don't want to disturb. If they're just enjoying a drink and smoking it, you can probably go ahead and strike a conversation.
I don't know. I wouldn't approach people, but there is a situation that I will chime in the conversation if it's like, if I wouldn't approach her. Like, remember that night that we went to when you were over here, Tony, and we were just smoking there with Martine, me, and you, and then there's like a bunch of guys that just chill and talk, and we talk shit back, or it's like yeah, I like that kind of thing. I would do that.
Like I say, we shout across. We wouldn't go over there. We shout across.
Yeah.
But if we got invited over, he's like, hey, yo, come over here. Then we'll go over. Or if if we find out they're on their own, we'd probably say, hey, just come over here. Like, we wouldn't want to like go physically intrude them until we are sure.
Yeah. Make sure they're friendly. They're ready to go, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing.
Because I don't want to get a situation where that lady was taking a smoke, having a nice glass of wine, and you're like, "How's that cigar?"
Well-
and then she turns around and said, "It was good until you talked to me."
Yeah,
Remember
that's
that,
true.
Val?
But
Or you just come up there like, hey, I like how you smoke a cigar.
no.
Right? Because Val, you had a situation before, right? You talked to this guy, "How's your cigar?" and he says, "It was
Yeah.
good until you talked to me."
Yeah, I did.
So
And
it
I
could go either
told-
way. It could go either
Yeah.
way. Hey, Buzz Donald. Because I want to put it out there. It's one of those things that you kind of had to gauge the situation. See if the person's friendly. And if they're doing something. Usually, it's safer if you talk to people that's in a crowd. Because they are already there to hang out.
Yes. When they have a crowd, perfectly fine. Ready to chill.
Yeah. But if they're on their own and they're not talking to anybody around them, that is like a half-half, 50-50.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not always safe bet. But there are some people that are just friendly, that just want to go say hi to everybody. So as soon as he lit it up, he goes say hi to everybody first, gauge it out, and then he'll decide whether or not to go back to talk to them. There are people like that. I've seen those people like that. Show up first, put his stuff down, light up a cigar, say hi to everybody, shake their hands, and sit down. There are people like that. Right? And that's probably a proper way to do it too, because if you do that, you have to gauge who's along, who's what, strike a conversation or not. You'll figure it out. The person that really doesn't want to pay attention to you, doesn't want to shake your hand, probably is the one that you don't want to talk to. Okay? So, unless you have an alpha in your hand, Eric will not talk to you. No, if you have alpha in your hand, Eric will not talk to you. Eric is like, if I'm going there, it will be a flexing war.
No, I would talk to him. I like, you know your shit.
Better than you. No.
Better than me. Don't fuck with me, boy.
You know, see, flexing war. All right. So while we're on this, talking about this, the ITS release party, I think some people got it like mistaken. It's like only the Legion can go. ITS is for everyone out there. All right. The release party, everybody is invited. Okay, open invite to anybody who want to join us to have that cigar together. Okay, so if you feel like you want to join us on that ITS release party, show up. Yeah, we don't have a venue yet, but once we find out, we'll announce it. But if you plan to go, show up, and we'll welcome you guys open arm, no problem. Right? I know people say, "Oh, can I bring a friend? Can I bring a..." No, you can come. Anybody can come.
Bring anybody. The more
Right.
the merrier.
Anybody can show up. It's for everyone. Right? We talk about this. We make the cigar for everyone, not just for the Legion.
Yep.
Right? So everyone that you feel like you can handle smoking in the shadow, show up. Show up. All right? It's for everyone.
Make it sound so cliche. Why?
Because I'm smoking a 660. All right? You think that you like, come over say hi. Even if you're not gonna smoke, come over say hi. That's all fine. That's totally fine. And if you're in the area, you're out in Phoenix for whatever reason, show up, say hi. And if you just like, oh, I'll drop by, come hang out with us. We're gonna drop by multiple cigar shops while we're out there. That's a usual thing. Just to smoke, show up, say hi, hang out, talk about shit. That's really what cigars about. Hang out, talk about shit. So if you can do that, do that. Now if you can't, well, where is the event based? The event will be in Phoenix, Arizona. All right? The event will be in Phoenix, Arizona.
Boys. Come on over. I don't know. When it get closer, I will announce it on my channel as well. So yeah.
All right, Phoenix, Arizona. To come over, tell us your screen name so we know who you are. Don't
I'm
just
like,
show up.
yo, Donald Trump is here.
Don't
my
just show
bad.
up. It's like, Yo,
Now-
what's up, man? My name is Ben, and I'll be like, which Ben? Right?
Ben 10, bro.
No, I'm just like, just tell me your screen name so that we can kind of put a name together. If if you knew, then like tell me your name, whatever. But if you have a screen name that we should recognize, like Cal City, if you show up, just tell me your Cal City, and then I'll put a face to the name. Pretty cool. We can all smoke together. Talk about the cigar. And what we'll do is, it'll be really nice if we get all smoke together, and then you guys can give us a, your critique, your opinion, and maybe that will be used in the next cigar.
If you don't want to give critiques or opinions, I can send you my PayPal account number, and be more than happy to take those opinions for a price.
2 cents.
I'm just saying. I'm just kidding, right? I'm just kidding.
Where do you get your smokes if you're not at the event? By the time it's released, we will let you know where you can get them.
Definitely.
Yeah, we'll let you know where you can get them. If you want to pay attention to our website, Shadow Smoke Legion, we should be able to post it there as well once we know which place is gonna carry it. We have one definitive place that will carry it, and then the rest will be added on as we go. All right, so there. Obviously, the people that's at the event get the first dip, right? So, what was that? I don't know.
Orang goodness, my friend. I was a little lagging. Orang goodness. I mean, I was watching the live. Like, obviously we can't say much, but there's certain places, if it actually.
Can't even fucking see that, Rick. You horrible.
I can see it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say it, but you know what we mean.
That place will definitely have it. In fact, that place is where we gotta store all of them.
Don't go rob it, boys.
Let's see. I'm gonna cut my cigar the only correct way on this live. Okay.
Oh, you're doing it too.
Wait.
Right.
Let the cigar guru give you torch instructions there.
Oh, you saw the video too, so he's
Yes.
gonna.
So if you want to properly light your cigar, right? All right. Get yourself a match, right? Get yourself a cedar stick. All right. All right. All right. All right. And you.
Oh my god! All right,
Dude, bro,
this will
you
begin the
messed.
show.
You already messed up, Rick. You're supposed to light the match with the lighter, then use to light the match to light the cedar, bro. You all messed up. Yo, you scorching that thing.
Man, you got it at a sequence.
You
Snappy.
overcooked it.
You
Oh,
got it
shit,
at
I
a
messed
sequence.
up. I'm
Snappy.
damn it. I messed up the live.
God darn it.
Yo, you messed up. You should use the lighter to light the match, bro.
But at least that thing's
Got
lit.
Yeah, but as you can tell,
That thing's lit.
it is lit, and my house almost got lit.
All right.
That's how you light a cigar.
For Palucho, we just for you alone, we will have an open box surcharge.
Who are we talking about?
Raul.
Oh,
He said, "Well, there'll be open box discount." I said, "Just for him, we have open box surcharge."
Yep.
I don't like that guy.
Yeah, true.
All right. So like I say, everybody's invited. Show up. Love for everybody to show up. So long as you don't give me shit, show up.
Oh, you
Let's-
need to get. Oh, come on, bro.
You can give everybody else shit, just don't give me shit.
No. It's okay. You give me shit. You give me the
And
shit. I give you back
how
torpedo.
me and Eric going? We always give you shit.
Yeah, right. No, you give them shit and they come to give me shit. But it'll be fun. So, so far every meet that we did, it was always been fun. So I will recommend everybody to show up. Usually in the past, it's always been a closed event. It's our first time to run an open event. So
True.
it'll be very fun. It will be very fun. Okay.
I mean, a little pro tip for anybody going. Just prepare your palate and your lungs.
Maybe you
Not
get
lungs,
extra.
more like tongue.
If you could grow
Yeah.
a pair of balls, be nice too.
Why he say that? Because like if you join us the entire event, like all day long, like you go with us to different lounge, you probably end up smoking 8 to 10 cigars
Or more.
or more
Or more.
or more. All of these people in the panel has experienced
It's
the
it's
3
on the
day
more,
of pellet burning.
it's on the more side.
He's on the more side.
Yeah,
But-
yeah.
Like after this event, you gotta go back to your home and you gotta watch some people's video about cigar strength. And you'll be like, I don't give a shit. Because cigar strength will no longer bother you after that.
Yes. Or you might end up quitting.
It will be a similar experience as if you go to like a TPE. You go in there, you come out, you don't have taste bud anymore. Okay. So just think about that.
And make sure you eat.
Oh yeah, Martin, you might be sleep deprived because we end this. You can go whenever you want, but like if you decide to stay all the way through, you might be sleep deprived.
We walked in Gossip Glover's house at 2 p.m., left at 3 a.m.
I think some people left even later, didn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I think Josh left at like, yeah. I know he was drunk. I
He had to wait until the drive home. So I didn't he Uber?
think so. I don't remember much. I remember it was like 3:20 and some change. And that's when we
Yeah.
started heading out.
So yeah. Show up here. What else did I miss? I'm trying to think about if anything in that topic has been missed. Probably not. Probably not. Yeah, show up. Take a picture with us, That'll be fun.
Mm-hmm.
If you're lucky, I'll give you an autograph.
You would decrease the value.
Eric, you said it wrong. It's more like if you're lucky, they will want your autograph.
There
No,
you
no.
go.
I said it right, bro.
You want to drop value on something? Have Eric put a signature on it.
Such thick skin. Such a thick skin. Don't nobody want your autograph.
Bro, I'm telling you, man, one day eBay gonna want me, bro.
Eric, I'll pay you to not sign my box.
No, come over here and get Martin's autograph. Because at least Martin's once famous.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
What size is tent is that? Val, what size tent is that?
This is a 12 by 12.
That's huge.
That's big. Wow.
That's big. I always see like this angle. I never thought it was that big.
I used to
12
think
by
that
12, you
got-
can put an entire, 6 people in there.
Yeah, I could.
that was an 8 by 8 or something like that.
No, it's big. I got room.
From what
Yeah,
I've
room.
seen, I thought it was like a 5 by 5.
No,
5 by
it's
5.
big. It's big.
That's what she said.
Camping cigars is damn for.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What hat you got on? Snappy.
Yeah, the
Goons?
goons. Val is the hat cop today.
Yeah, he's like
Hey, you know what?
Wrong hat. Wrong hat.
Wrong hat.
Go.
I was never given one. I was never given a SSL hat.
he ain't a cool kid, boys.
Come to the event to grab one.
I was never sent an SSL hat. That's what disrespected.
He ain't
Hey,
shit. Bro, you ain't part of
I-
the team, that's why, bro.
I was not given any. I won mine on raffles.
Yeah, you kind of have to win it. You kind of have to win it. He's looking for hats right now.
Looking for hats.
I can't believe you.
Could do this one.
No, it's got to be green. It's got to be green.
Oh man. Well, I didn't realize that.
No. Grab a hat, wear it backwards so you can't see the logo.
Hello.
Definitely not that either. Grab a trucker hat, and wear it backwards. Now it looks exactly the same.
Yeah, do the. This is the Martin and Maya look right here.
There you go.
Do the Martin.
Hey everybody, it's a Martin and Maya, and we're back at it again. Yeah, you should try that.
Then I'll ask myself. I've been Mayanized.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I watched too many of Martin's video. Yeah, we watch other people's video. Dude, by the time you find your hat, it will be tomorrow.
I found my Pokemon hat.
I tell you what, just put that hat on inside out.
Out.
Get a trucker hat. Don't you have a trucker hat?
Why
Inside out, like this. Inside out.
Oh no, it would not. It would not.
Get a trucker hat. Put a trucker hat on. Man, he's got to go through like 150 hats.
It's okay. Let him do it.
How about this one?
I'll let you wear that one. Wear that one.
Don't
Do
you
you
got a
have
John
a
Deere
turban?
hat?
No, I don't think you have a turban.
Don't you got a green John Deere hat?
I'm not. I'm a little Eastern. I don't have a turban.
Okay, now you got to wear the hat backwards. Spin it back like Ash.
You gotta spin it back.
Damn.
That's not the front.
Yo, come over here, sit down. I don't want to see your bulging pants, man. Seriously. There you go. Come sit down. There you go.
Right.
Hey, how's that chair? Is that comfortable?
That's very comfortable as hell.
Man, need a comfortable chair. So now that we already talked to this point, how many people are on their second cigar, I wonder?
Bro, I'm smoking a bowl.
Oh yeah, your bowl is just yeah. How many people in the chat is having their second cigar? I wonder.
This is my first cigar today.
Peter, I always pop in during a weird time. What's up, fellas? We're
Oh, yeah.
actually talking about the release party, man. Peter, you should show up. You should just fly over.
Peter, thank you. This is from you.
Peter, you should show up to the ITS release party, man.
Peter was like, bro, I got 4 Dunkin', bro.
Peter, you show up. We'll give you one that's unbended.
Peter was like, bro, I got some munchkin to make.
Like an ironic timing. The first time I ever tried DTT cigar is when Peter shows up.
Peter and the crowd should show up. You know, Peter, Roger, yeah. West Coast. Would you even call that coast? Yeah, it will be. Arizona, man. Arizona.
You and your boys, all the boys should show up, bro.
Yeah, all the boys should show up, man. Get Roger, get Felipe. Come on.
True.
Yeah, get the crew. Get the crew.
You know what? I'm about to fucking message everybody personally.
Do it. Not about you. Just do it.
All right, I will. I will do it. I will give you guys a personal invite. If you guys break my heart, I don't know.
His heart is not worth much.
You
But
start
yeah.
off as an invite?
Peter, if I give you a personal invite, I will feel very betrayed and hurt. I'm just saying.
Roger rarely shows up on our show, let alone someone else's event. You never know. You never know. Ask.
You start off as an invite and then you ended up as a threat. That's how you do it.
Yeah, you don't wanna one day open your door and find a bottle of soy sauce right in front of your door.
We can do this the hard way or the harder way.
Hard way with the harder way. Yeah, man, we never met up, so you should show up so we can meet up.
Mm-hmm. You want to come to Phoenix willfully or forcefully?
What's in Diddy? What's in Diddy? That's a question. Should we send? Should we once it's released? Should we send Roger and Peter unbanned one? Just
No, fuck that. I'm gonna send them straight up bandit one, bro. What you
they're
talking
gonna
about?
unban themselves.
No, they have to do it themselves. But I'm just no. They need to smoke that bitch and give me a fucking D.
That's what she said. Hey, Peter, open invite, man. Open invite. Open invite.
Let the boys know.
Let the boys know. Open invite. Show up. Hang out.
Hmm?
Damn, you beat me to it. Like, I can tell you that right now, I'm very nervous about the event. Very, 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 very nervous. Very, very nervous about the event.
I know it's gonna be good, so I have no nerves in my body. It's gonna be
I
a good
mean,
event.
out of all the event that we throw, it's always been nervous. Like,
Mhm.
you know, when it gets really close. It's really, really close.
I get excited. I get so excited. 3 centimeters turned to 4.
Oh wow!
Wow. That's an improvement.
Like a gift from God when I get excited. I
Yeah,
don't know
that's
what
like an inch. That's like an inch.
Would that be called a erection? Erection.
I call it half chub.
But you get it? Erection.
Eric
Okay.
Shen.
Oh my God, really?
Erection.
Really?
Wow,
You can keep that.
really?
You get it? Erection.
Really? Really? That's bad. That one's bad. That one's bad.
Ah.
But yeah, Rick also saw the video that we talked about earlier. And his brain cell also died a lot. That's why he had bad jokes like that today.
Yeah. That's why I lit my cigar the proper
I
way.
mean, I swear to God, I thought Rick would never had brain cells. So I don't know.
You murdered the last one I had.
Yeah. So what else should we talk about today? Like all I have in my mind right now is pretty much politics. And I don't really want to talk about politics. Because all it happened recently is all pretty much politics stuff. Other than some cigars released, and I know Don Barton's released a couple. What is this? Was that? Was it Sober Mesa Red? Was that called
Yeah.
Sober Mesa Red?
Yes.
That came out, and that I mean, obviously the Year of the Duke, that's coming out, drives me insane. Of course, drives me insane. What else came out recently? I don't know. PCA is happening soon, right? This month, next month?
Next, I
I
thought
think
it was,
I think it's in April.
So next
I
month.
thought, I don't know what I thought anymore, man.
I think it's in April.
Yeah,
think it
PCA is
typically is in
happening
April.
soon, so I'm kind of excited about that. Davidoff finally going back to PCA, so I wonder what they're gonna show. I don't think Davidoff came out anything new really.
No,
So-
they're just going to show up as an appearance. That's all. Making their presentation back again.
Other than the 2025, they have nothing released this year.
Yeah, they really have nothing.
Well,
Would you try the Trump cigar? I have. I did I put it? I haven't put out the review, huh? I did try it.
Oh yeah, I kind of blocked that from my memory. I have it recorded.
You smoked
April-
it, right? I
Bro,
told you
April-
not to smoke it, didn't I?
Yeah, I recorded it.
April Fool 9x90 is coming out with a Year of Snake, Tony.
Yeah, and you know the box doesn't look too bad.
You saw it, right?
I did.
It's like an ashtray.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good until you see the cigar that's on top of it. Why do they have to release 9x90?
Gangster. That's why.
Well, didn't they go like from a 660, 770, 880, now 990?
Just to give you guys flashback here.
Whoa.
Why do you still have that?
I bought two.
I have one too. I have
Yes.
one more in the fridge.
You have one more in the fridge too?
Yeah.
Y'all just like that shit. Y'all, All right.
No, I bought 2 or 3 of every Year of the Dragons, so I have the full set.
I heard something about Nicaraguan cigar being tariffs, rising prices. Not sure, but now curious. I think it's the other way
Every
around.
cigar-
The other way around. Any cigar that's exported from US will get a tariffs or something like that. To the Europe, I think UK or whatever. I think I heard that.
What cigars export? Just only fucking a few.
Well, if you're a US company, like Drew Estate or West Tampa or Titan de Bronze,
Yeah, there's only a few.
Espinosa, US company,
Sure.
operate out of Miami. Casa Cuevas, Patina.
I think they're Dominican company, bro. What are you talking about?
No. The factory is in Dominican. The factory is a separate company from the brand.
Yeah.
Yeah. AJ, all those companies are US companies. General Cigars,
Mm-hmm.
they're all US companies. They made their cigar somewhere else, yeah, but they're US company.
All the cigar price gonna go up. So
They're going up already.
yep.
Cigar price is never gonna go down. Oh my god! Oh my ah!
Burn yourself?
Yeah, it rolled and went on my foot, it went on my pants.
Eesh.
Ugh. I'm gonna smoke a different cigar just because of that.
Hmm.
Um,
Damn. You're gonna smoke someone else? Something else?
Yeah, if there was a box press, that might not have happened.
Bro.
no, it will have happened because I just didn't land it right.
So it landed on your feet. You're not gonna smoke it no more. So that means you're
What would be the
defeated.
closest cigar to a Cuban? Any Corojo. Technically, in theory, closest to a Cuban. How about that? You know, if you gotta smoke a Cuban, you smoke a Cuban. Right? You don't want a pseudo. Because a pseudo is never there. Right? When somebody says that tastes like a Cuban, but you wouldn't know what Cuban tastes like still. You know, it's like a trans, it's like a woman, but it's not really a woman. The only way to get to a woman, go get a woman. Right? So the same thing. If you want a Cuban, go get a Cuban. You know, you can start with the Cuban sandwich.
What the fuck is going on? Talk
I mean,
about
that's a
false
tough one,
information.
right? Everybody say, oh, that tastes like a Cuban, that tastes like Cuban, that tastes like Cuban. But taste like is not, right?
Reminiscence.
Right.
Reminds you of.
But you know what's
But
funny?
you can only say that if you've smoked a Cuban.
Exactly.
Okay.
I wasn't
So-
about to say that, Val. You fucking beat me to the punch.
I beat you to the punch. That's right. That's
So
what
you
she
can
said.
only really tell what a Cuban like is like until you smoke a Cuban. Until then, you never smoked a Cuban, and that will never be the same. Okay, does that make sense? I know it sounds like, hey, dude, you didn't give me an answer. But people say Arabic tastes like Cuban.
No.
It doesn't.
No.
Right? People say the few cigar that tastes like Cuban, but really doesn't. People say the Chinese cigar tastes like Cuban. But what is like Cuban? When you smoke one, you never smoke a Cuban, you don't know which part of it tastes like Cuban.
Or what's that other phrase? It's Cubanesque.
Yeah.
It's Cubanesque.
But how do you know that's Cubanesque if you never smoke a Cuban?
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's true. That's true.
You can't say you smoked one if you never had one.
Right? The only best way is you smoke one.
You're so fucking 2 years late.
So even if I tell you this one's smoke like a Cuban, you smoke it, you're like, okay, I smoked that, but that's not Cuban. So you wouldn't not know what Cuban tastes like still.
Exactly. With the
You-
smoke if you have one.
Why did you let him in?
It's your fault that he lost his last spring sale.
True.
Should I show him that video? Okay. So
I
the
was trying
best
to
way is
clear
to
some pouch.
best way to get a Cuban. Okay. Here's the thing, right? Even a fake Cuban could possibly be a Cuban. How about that? You're
I think it
probably
is a
more
Cu-
likely to smoke a Cuban flavor with a fake Cuban than
Oh,
a real
definitely.
Cuban.
Oh, definitely. I believe in that.
Okay. So you might as well go get a fake Cuban and smoke that and kind of get the Cuban-esque flavor or Cuban flavor. What a fake Cuban are usually still Cuban tobacco, just not the brand that you thought it was.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can still attempt that and get a Cuban flavor out of it.
And I have a tendency to think that when you get those fake Cubans, that it's just like Tony said, it may be a Cuban cigar, but that band on it is not the true representation of that cigar. It may be a Cuban, but it's it's not a Cohiba, it's not a Monte Cristo, it's not the Trinidad, okay? But it may be a Cuban cigar. Yeah, you smoked a Cuban cigar, but you're not smoking that brand, so you're still missing an element of that originality of that cigar.
Mm-hmm.
So like let's say you smoke a Cuban Cohiba that your friend sent from Mexico. It might not be a Cohiba quality, but it's still a Cuban, most likely.
Maybe he did. Maybe he went to La Casa.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I say it might not. It might not be the quality of Cohiba, but it's still a Cuban. It was all right. Yeah, I mean, a lot. Here's the thing, right? People hype up things that they can't get, right? So some people will tell you Cuban is the only way to go. Cuban is the best cigar.
Mm.
In theory, Cuban tastes alike. Cuban all taste alike.
Oh, here he is.
I
Back in
wouldn't
it
say that.
again.
I wouldn't say that.
Cuban tastes alike with difference in quality, smoothness.
It's like when you go to like Walmart, you get their store brand. So instead of getting Dr. Pepper, you get Dr. Thunder. It's like
Dr. Thunder.
it's like the same recipe, but it's
What's
not,
with the
smoky.
accents too?
not the same thing. But they're both kind of Dr. Pepper-ish. Well, one is a legit Dr. Pepper, the other one is just,
I got to figure out how to.
Why you
$80
gotta lean
cheaper.
your hand on it?
I think, dude, I think the Dr. Pepper had like 26 flavor. The Dr. Thunder had 24.
Okay, so I wouldn't say Cuban is the best cigar out there, and Cuban, like I say, the differentiation between them are subtle.
I would say
Cuban-esque.
for differentiation for me with Cuban is the smoothness. The smoothness of it.
Right? So it's not the flavor that you're looking for in the Cuban, it's how the quality of that tobacco and how it smells like a cigar.
Yeah, it's the aroma. It's the I want to say it's the gentle subtleness of it. Okay, that's what I got out of it.
But
And
if you
if
want
you smoke-
variation, you smoking the US cigar is the best variation out there. Right? But you want to smoke quality, it's harder. That makes sense?
Mhm.
Hey, Monty.
And if you smoke a Cohiba, you pretty much smoke every Cuban. Tell the truth,
Yeah.
because the rest of the Cuban is like, okay.
Change the band.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like, Tony, you agree on me this, right? If you smoke a real Cohiba, you pretty much smoke a Cuban, like almost all of the rest of the Cuban.
That's why I say the difference is not wide. It's the quality of tobacco. That is difference. Quality, construction, and stuff like that. That's what the difference between the brands. But flavor-wise, it's not that big difference. Okay, there are some that are exceptionally better than the other.
Yes, I agree with that too.
All right, but it is the combination of the construction, the smoothness, and the delivery of that same flavor. That's the difference. But if you smoke another one, you might see a little different, but it's not gonna be a giant difference. Okay. Like, okay, if you smoke a, I'm trying to think of a brand. If you smoke a Hoyo,
Versus a Ramon
Ionis?
well, okay,
Yeah.
you smoke a Hoyo and versus you smoke a Punch Cuban. Hoyo is gonna be significantly better than the Punch,
way smoother.
Way
Way
smoother.
smoother.
right? But flavor, you were talking about more flavor or less flavor. And a better Cuban is slightly sweeter, I think,
A lot sweeter.
Much
Right?
more.
Much more sweet.
and that's pretty much it.
I don't like this angle. You can't see my
How
gaze.
long they age is where the real difference is noticed in the real Cuban. What you
Now I'm gonna get a different angle now. I'm also getting more
I don't
my
like this
gang.
angle.
I'm sorry, go right.
You can't see my
Plex,
gaze.
this is where we had to agree to disagree because all Cuban nowadays, with the exception of few, are underaged. If you buy a Cuban, you better let it sit,
Yeah, you let it sit for years.
right? They're just
Yeah.
pumping it out really quickly.
Yeah.
They're not well aged. They're not well aged. Well, if you go by Bahique, yeah, they charge you for that aging. They do
Even
age you.
even with BK, you still have to let it sit. In my opinion.
Think so?
Yes.
But like, you buy Bahique, you probably want to let it sit for a month or two before you smoke it. But like, if you buy a regular Cuban, you should let it sit for months,
Years.
Maybe years.
maybe years,
Maybe
3 years.
three.
Yeah,
Maybe at least three.
right. I
Let
mean,
it-
like, I wouldn't let a Hoyo de Monterrey sit for 3 years. I mean, usually they're pretty good. I wouldn't use H. Upman. The more you let it sit, the tighter they get.
I think just you. Just that one. I
I
told
can
you.
get no.
You should-
I give you the
you should-
Trinidad, didn't I? I give you the Trinidad fresh out, still tight.
Mostly. This is what I like. Unlike Tony, I like Cuban. I enjoy Cuban. But motherfucker, 99% of the time, you can't smoke that thing because it's so tight. It's so tight. It's ridiculous, dude. It's ridiculous. Dude, so far the only cigar that's Cuban that is not super tight is the H
Cohiba
Upman number
Hoyo.
2. No. Hoyo sometimes it does get tight. But to me, the H Upman number 2 never get tight. It doesn't get tight. It's not tight. Even Behike get tight.
Yeah, they don't test it. They just roll as fast as they can. So
Yeah.
the quality is not that good.
I like it tight. Wait, what are we talking about?
What? Okay. So let it rest. Minimum of few months. But if you want the best quality, 2 to 3 years. 2 to 3
Yeah.
years.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And make sure you don't jack up that humidity because Cuban cigar will mold.
What
All right. So
was the topic for the day? I saw something about no. How about no? What was that all about?
swallowing smoke.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yo, Martin, have you ever tried it?
What do you mean?
It gives you like a unique flavor.
Swallowing smoke.
You
like
get a unique
fucking
you get a
inhaling?
unique
No,
exhaust.
no. You don't inhale it. You swallow it.
How about no?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How about no? I learned that they have Cohiba white shorts. Cohiba shorts are like cigarettes. I'm not kidding.
I mean, they're good for quick smoke. It's
But
like
they're
what
like
you doing, Tony. It's like exactly what you're doing.
No, it's not. They taste like cigarettes.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, they taste like cigarettes. That's why I don't buy them. They taste like cigarettes.
I'm gonna buy them.
Hey, do it. Your money.
I will.
Your money, your palate.
Your money, your palate. Do whatever you want with it.
I swallow my smoke if I want to.
Yeah.
Swallow
So-
it. You like to swallow.
He ain't a quitter. He want to quit. He's not a quitter. Spitters are
You
quitters.
like to swallow and you don't like it tight. I don't like to swallow and I like it tight.
You know, today I was driving, and all of a sudden we're talking about Diddy, and then we're like, and my wife was like, "Yeah, you know, it's pretty cool if you can, you know, just get it done and get a Ferrari, because you know, Justin Bieber says that he sold for Ferrari." And just like, you know, she's like, just own it. Just own it. It'll be fine. I was like, no. You want to make sure nobody ever figured it out.
Yeah, nobody fucking knows that shit, man. I wouldn't do that.
Right? You
both-
got to make sure
Well,
nobody
you
ever
both-
figured it out. But
You're
here's the
both-
thing. Even if somebody figured it out, you got to be proud of it. Be proud. She's like, why? I was like, how many people can say that? Somebody give me a Ferrari for a piece of this
Got
ass.
oiled up. You got oiled up.
Right?
I don't know. Those that only fan right now get more than Ferraris, and they
Well,
don't
they-
get.
Everybody's got a price, and we've already talked about this.
Right. But like I'm saying, like, you know, you should be proud of that. Like, you know, you got a Ferrari out of that. Because not
But
many
I want
people
more
would.
than a Ferrari. I want more than a Ferrari. I don't
Mhm.
want a Ferrari. Let's say that.
You know? Oh,
But I got a price.
your price is more than a Ferrari?
I want a continent.
My price is more than a Ferrari.
Well, I'm pretty sure he got more than a Ferrari, but it'll take more than one time.
Well, he got his fame.
Right, but he still did more than one time. I'm pretty sure every time a record's about to be released, hey, come over
I
to
mean-
my place. Let's talk about your release.
I mean, I heard the audio file between Diddy and Meek Mill.
God,
Jesus Christ.
Wait, fuck.
we have to
Jesus,
go there?
that audio was harsh.
Why do you go listen to that?
Because I was on Twitter and I was scrolling through Twitter and it says leak. It says
Also,
leak. Meek. No, it was Leak Mills. So that was the hashtag going around. It's not Meek Mills. It was Leak Mills. And I
did you
clicked the
also go
video
watch
and
the Drake video.
against my will, yes.
Yeah, so yeah,
I thought it was a
we
video of
have.
me.
There we have. This is the weird ass conversation that we had while we're driving. While you're smoking tonight, I'm done with my smoke. So I had a Crocs 6x60 Bow and Bear. So
I steal
I
on
don't
my
know what this
bowl.
is. I don't even know what this is.
I mean, you don't even know what that is.
Trent gave it to me.
Ask him. What is that?
So it's a warped. That's all I know.
Warp Espada.
There you go.
Otta?
It's
Piscata.
the fucking moonlight.
Spada?
It's the moonlight.
Moonlight, whatever that is.
Yeah. So we're pretty much done with our
Oh.
cigar. That's why.
Yeah, that.
But yeah, so Cubans, only way to tell a Cuban is to smoke Cuban, fake or not. Smoke a Cuban. They're all pretty similar. Just imagine when you smoke it, you gotta think, okay, a real one is probably like 10 times better than this, but the same kind of flavor. Like it's like drinking a generic Coke versus actual Coke. Think about that. It's like that. All right. So for Cubans, the only way to taste a Cuban is to smoke a Cuban. Right? But to say that Cuban is the best cigar out there is agree to disagree. Kind of thing. Right? Some people like it. Some people think that it's a flex to have a whole box of Cohiba or something like that. Some people think. Some.
It's just another type of tobacco. That's all it is.
It's like eating like
I
I,
mean,
don't
it's
know
kinda like-
Chinese
Okay.
rice versus California rice. They're rice.
But if y'all have a chance,
It's like caviar. If you've never had caviar, it's like the shit you can't afford, you know?
I'm just saying, if you have a
salty.
chance, smoke Vietnamese tobacco.
No, do not. That's one of those dumb suggestions I talked about earlier. Do not go smoke a Vietnamese tobacco.
We've seen that video.
Aventura Blue Eye Jack. Oh, you know what, Plex? You should go see. You should go smoke the King's Gold.
The
That
King's
one's
Gold.
way better.
The
That
King's
one's way
Gold.
better than the Blue Eye.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
King's
sir.
Gold is way better. Aventura cigars are usually good, but the Blue Eye wasn't hitting it for me. All the other one did, but that one didn't really hit for me.
That one was a little bit, a little lackluster for me.
Yeah, lack of blaster. That's a good description for that. It's lacking. But I think the gold really tastes good. The queen, even the queen is good. Queen's Pearl, I think that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty good too.
That was a Connecticut. And totally like it.
And that one's
But
pretty
then
good.
he's a bitch. You know, it's okay.
Right. Yeah, how's your cigar today?
I haven't smoked it for a while, but I mean, I've had it. It's been a long time since I smoked this one, and when first time I smoked it, I thought it was gonna kill me.
Really?
And not anymore. Not anymore.
Is
Right
it too
now, I
light now?
think
Is it too easy now?
yes, yes. I find it to be a mild and light cigar, and the first time I smoked it, man, it was just killing me. It
And,
was
and this
just
is what
rough.
we talk about, like about cigar kind of fall off the ladder as you smoke more, and it's one of those things. Like you might used to like it, but
Yep.
like if you smoke for a few years and go back to the same cigar that I used to smoke, now it's too light. Now it's
Yeah.
lacking.
Yep.
Yeah.
And this is why you want to go step up at a time, because if you go all the way to fall, in the very beginning, everything below that is too light.
I don't agree on that.
It'll be like Drake. Started from the bottom, now right here.
He did not start from the bottom,
I know.
I
right?
started with the silver spoon.
Yeah,
Yep.
he's
Started
far from the bottom.
Toronto. Now we're here.
Start from Toronto. Now we're here.
Mhm.
Okay. King's Go is my go-to. I had this. Yeah. So yeah, King's Go.
Yeah, so
it's pretty good. King's
I
Go
love
is
the
good.
savory note on that cigar. The savoriness on it, I like it a lot.
We got a few more minutes. Let's do this. Recommend one Maduro and one Connecticut.
Why do you have to put the second one in?
Well, okay. How about this? Recommend
Oh, no,
one
no,
Maduro.
I got Connecticut. I got Connecticut.
No,
don't
no.
worry.
Recommend one Maduro and one Connecticut or Habano.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't smoke many Connecticut's.
So you can do Habano if you want.
Habano, I have to think about that. Now, I'll tell you what a cigar that I smoked recently, and I've always overlooked them. I saw them, but I overlooked them because I was, and I'll tell you the brand. The brand is LFD.
Okay.
And I really like their chisels,
Okay.
and I overlooked their other stuff until I was sitting next to this one guy, and he lit a cigar, and then all of a sudden, bam, that aroma. I said, "Whoa, what do you got there?" He said, "Oh, I got an LFD." I said, "Yeah, which one you have?" It was the LFD Cabinet Number 5 Maduro,
Was it unbanded?
unbanded.
Yep.
It
Good one.
was awesome.
Yep.
It was awesome. Man, I had to go get. I got one and I held on to it, and I think I smoked it 2 days later.
Yeah,
Man,
they sell out all the time at my
It
shop.
is good, and the Cabinet Number 6 is good too. And then I said to myself, "Why did I walk by this thing all the time?
Because I'm
Why did I?
Because it was
Yeah.
not a pretty band.
Why did I why did I just? I mean, they were there looking at me, just telling me, grab me, take one." And I did, and I brushed it off. And now, ooh,
You're regretting it.
now yeah. But it's a good regret. Now it's a new discovery.
Mhm.
Okay, so you guys get a chance, people out there, and if your lounge carries the LFD line, and if they carry, because not all the lounges carry the cabinets.
Right.
But if you come across the cabinet, I would suggest
It's an unbanded LFD. Trent will never smoke it.
you
It's a
have
fucking good
got
cigar.
you have got to give it a try. I don't think you'll regret it. Okay, I think it's a very good cigar. Yeah, I would call it a hidden. For me, it became a hidden gem. Okay, and the thing about it is, it was there all the time. It was, and I just walked by it. Just looked at it. Yeah, okay. I walked by it, but yeah,
All right.
yeah.
So Martin, go ahead.
For Habano, I would say the Taino, the little guy. It's a great cigar. For Maduro, it would be the Alma Fuerte, any size really, but my favorite is the Solomon.
Okay.
So,
Eric.
For Maduro, I would recommend LFD Oral in the tubo.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And for Connecticut, La Colmena, just a regular one.
Okay. All right. God of Fire KKP. I can't agree with
Yes,
that.
you are correct. You are absolutely correct with the KKP. But the Roma Craft, suck these nuts.
Oh, Neo 60 from Rod. Okay, Rick, go ahead.
Maduro, I go for El Pupo.
I
Okay.
haven't had that one yet.
That one's good to
I hear
me.
good things about it.
It's really, really good. And for Connecticut, this is, I don't know why, this is just my go-to. It's a guilty pleasure. Fucking Nub, Connecticut.
Nub, Connecticut.
I love
I would
Nub.
say the Nub Habano is my go-to for nubs.
All right.
Yeah,
Or
If
no,
I gotta,
mine's Connecticut or
Cameroon.
Habano.
Cameroon. That's
I
what
want
I like.
too.
if I gotta recommend something real quick, I would say, well, obviously, late hour, good Maduro. Davidoff late hour, great Maduro. Okay.
That's why I didn't say it. I know you were to go say it.
Oh, I could say something else, but that one's pretty good. And it's half the price of Davidoff Maduro, so it's a lot easier to smoke. For Connecticut, I will say what I like, and I have multiple boxes of, would be Casa Cuevas, Reserva Rios Natural.
yeah,
Not Reserva Rio, Reserva.
Reserva natural. Yeah, that is a good one. That is a good one.
That would have been my second one, but I like the Taino better.
Yeah, because I didn't like the Court line Connecticut, but that Reserva Natural are good. And it's good for like any level of smoke. So
Rose of Sharon.
Rose of Sharon is too light.
You know that Diamond Crown Natural is pretty good too.
Lemon Crown
No.
Natural, yeah, and
Crown Natural is
I would agree on that though. That's
Yeah.
actually a good cigar. Yes.
I agree with
I've
camping.
never seen the
The S84.
Diamond
I should
Crown.
have minded.
La
Fucking
Crema is
decade,
pretty
bro.
good too. La Crema,
The crema's good.
yeah.
I don't like the crema line.
You know what's been kind of growing up on me is that El Dorado.
Really?
Yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I mean that's a suggestion of today. Maybe once in a while we'll do a few more suggestions. So before you come to the show,
I
think
don't-
about it.
I don't smoke enough.
All right, so is it Plex? So Plex, if you're in a Cameroon kick, try the
Mirabelle.
Adrian Fernandez New World Cameroon.
The New World Cameroon. Yeah,
Try
And,
the
Indoor.
indoor. The indoor.
the Endure.
Also,
I haven't had that one yet.
It's pretty good.
Good.
also the Nub Cameroon.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
haven't smoked nubs.
They're good. They're guilty pleasures.
Yeah.
I
Those
thought
are
we
pretty
talked
good.
about this. We
What?
don't recommend crappy cigars. What happened?
Hey, you know what? Suck it.
It's just me, boys. Don't worry. I'm just playing around.
You and
Yeah.
your swallowing.
All right. So that is it for today's show. 11:02 on my time.
Got
So
all my cigar, man.
you go to the tribal.
Go to the hangout.
Yeah, go to the tribal. Okay. So
All Anybody watching? Go to Hangout.
okay, so go to the hangouts for the Legion members, the non-Legion members. You know, I will see you guys Saturday. Saturday we will be smoking the ITS final version.
Oh, very good.
Should have done it today, man. I wanted to smoke it.
Y'all will be smoking.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You guys can
Hasn't-
smoke vicariously through us.
Oh, nice.
So sweet of you.
Get one.
You want me to spit in
Sweet.
your palate so you can taste it?
I might just go up to Eric. So.
Yeah, you might want to drive to Eric. You might want to drive to Eric.
Yeah.
I ain't
Hey.
serious not giving you one. No
Hey,
shit. It's
but
so
hey,
limited.
Eric,
Dude, this
Eric,
is such
Eric.
a limited edition that I don't have enough.
Eric, I got a tracking number. I don't know why it's coming.
You got a tracking number?
I got a tracking number
It's not for me.
to me
Yeah.
from Miami.
From
So I got a tracking number. So you might be able, like, my team might want to drive to you.
it all depends actually.
It all depends what that tracking number end up to be.
Yeah. It all depends. But the thing is, like, I still won't give a team one.
He can smell the smoke. He's like, okay. So yeah, look forward to Saturday. I'll see you guys on Saturday. Have a good night, guys.
Please.
Good night, fellas. Have a good night.